Hi, I'm Mark Allen, the publisher of New World Library. We're very pleased to be the publisher of the best book I've ever read in my life, called The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. We've sold over 4 million copies now in English, and it's in many, many foreign editions as well. We're very pleased now to offer you this short preview from Eckhart TV, where he offers live stream teachings monthly. His spoken word is as powerful and magical as his written word, so enjoy this little offering.
Hello, my name's Dominique. I'm a doctor in Australia, and I work combining natural medicine and Western medicine. Just breathe for a sec.
That's good. Take your time. We are not in a hurry.
And I'd just like, I guess, some pointers about how to think about the situation that I see in medicine. I'm really shocked quite often by the standard that Western doctors work at. And I see that it seems fairly straightforward to do a reasonably good job, I think, to assist people who are starting to have early signs of sickness and imbalance. And there's so much knowledge now about how to address that and how to, help them feel better. And it's really important to me that for myself and I think for patients as well, that when we're in balance, when we're physically well and stronger, it's easier to be at peace. It's easier to be conscious and to access the transcended dimension. So it's really important. I see this kind of, I feel really compelled and concerned by this gap between what's being practiced in medicine and this need. Because people do the right thing, they go to the doctor, and I feel really sad.
You're talking about mainstream medicine, the way it's practiced, which does not consider the entire human being and the consciousness of the human being, but the symptom only.
Well, yes, but even in that, often I see that very basic tests are not done, and drugs are given, like antidepressants, for example. Someone will go to the doctor because they're tired, and maybe they're a bit depressed because they're tired, and many times a blood test isn't even done, which is really bad medicine, But that's very normal now. Because of this alignment we have with drugs.
Yes. Well, I'm sure although I know personally some doctors, even within mainstream, who are practicing it consciously, but those are still the exceptions. I just want to acknowledge that within mainstream medicine there are some people who are conscious and making a wonderful contribution. Also, before I say anything else, to acknowledge other practitioners like nurses who are doing a wonderful job. So they somehow, although some nurses are under great stress, but they provide the human dimension which is often lacking in mainstream medicine. And having said that, mainstream medicine is to a large extent still very unenlightened and creating a lot of almost as much suffering as it solves. So a change is imminent in mainstream medicine, and I don't think we will have to wait for too long before it happens. In the meantime, we depend on people like you to do things differently. And don't focus on what's wrong. You can point out what's wrong, but don't focus too much on what's wrong, and focus only on how things need to be done with awareness, and you can show the way. You can show the way, and then things will change more quickly. So don't focus on, don't even criticizing too much can be counterproductive. Just point out certain things that people need to know and make your contribution, focus on that, show others, explain to others, and then the change starts with you, or you are a important contributing factor in that change. So many things are going to change as consciousness awakens on the planet, from science to medicine, and many other things are going to go through deep changes, so that in a few hundred years we look back on this age in the same way in which we look back on not just the Middle Ages, but even much before then, almost the Stone Age. And we think we know it all right now, but we don't, and even science only knows the surface of reality right now. It's done a very good job with exploring the surface of reality, but there's far more than meets the eye, far more than Higgs boson. What was that thing called? Higgs particle? Boson. Yeah. So do your thing and allow the change. Change starts with you, and then it'll spread from you. So don't dwell on what's wrong, focus on what's right. That's very important.
Thank you.